Hello, sports fans and football fans. It's me, Sports Fan Z, Bob Zolke. I'm here with a Christmas Day football game for you. Today it's going to be the 1985 Miami Dolphins taking on the 1977 Oakland Raiders. Both teams were very good during their seasons. Miami mostly because they had a great high-powered offense with Dan Marino at quarterback and the Mark brothers as receivers, Mark Duper and Mark Clayton. But the Raiders of 77 had a stifling defense. The Oakland defense is excellent against the run and average against passes. They have Kenny the Snake Stabler. They have a lot of really big name guys that I wanted to showcase. Dave Casper at tight end, Fred Bolitnikoff at flanker, Cliff Branch at split end, and in the backfield we're going to have Mark Van Egan and Pete Banaszak. Two fullbacks, but we're going with a double fullback alignment for Oakland today. The Miami offense will be, of course, Dan Marino at quarterback, Woody Bennett and Tony Nathan in the backfield at fullback and halfback. The receivers will be Bruce Hardy will be the tight end, Mark Duper is the split end, and Mark Clayton is the flanker. Their defense was average against the pass and average to poor against the run, so they will be susceptible particularly to the running game, but we will see how they fare. Now, I did do a poll and ask people what teams they wanted to see. As it turns out, only one of these teams was mentioned, the 77 Raiders. Somebody did want to see the 77 Raiders. But the reason that it's the 85 Miami Dolphins instead of the 85 Bears, which was a popular choice, is frankly because I can't find the Bears. I might have misplaced them and put them with a different season. And as I said, my basement has been worked on and people came down here and moved things around. So I don't really know. I don't really know where the 85 Bears are. They could be in with another season. So for right now, we are not going to do that. We're going to go with the 85 Miami Dolphins. But I think that this is a great matchup anyway. Oakland is the home team, and so Oakland's a home team. They will kick off, and they will defer and receive in the second half. The kickoff for Oakland is an 11, which is the 0-yard line, number one back. So Miami is returning from the 0 with their number one back. We'll roll for the return, and that's an 8, and it's on the Oakland return card. And on a kickoff, it is only 11 yards. Wow. So they're 1st and 10, Miami at their own 11. I usually start off with a run to ease things in. By the way, again, we've got the timer right here. It'll be 1 tick for any play, and it won't move at the 2-minute warning, and it won't move on any kick. So we're going to start with a long pass to the flanker, who is Mark Clayton. I have my specialized dice, of course. You've got the guessing dice, the guess right or wrong, and you've got penalties. There's an offensive penalty and one defensive penalty if we roll it. So there is a defensive penalty, and they guessed wrong. It's going to be a 9 on long pass on the Raiders' long pass defense, and that's going to be a sack for -9. But let's see if there was in fact a penalty, because it's only a possible penalty. It isn't necessarily. We will roll on the defensive penalty card. That is a 7, and a 7 is no penalty. So 2nd and 19. They're going to go off tackle with Woody Bennett. They are guessing wrong but it's on the defense card. 7, off tackle 7 is 2 yards. So Bennett gets 2 yards, and they have a 3rd and 17. They're going to try a short pass to the split end, and that is going to be Mark Duper. There's a possible defensive penalty, and they guessed wrong, but again, it's on the defense. 7 short pass is a 14-yard gain. I don't think there is, so no. So he gets a 14-yard gain. That still isn't good enough for a first down, though, so they will have to punt. Miami is going to punt the ball. That is a 5, and the punter is Reggie Roby, and he was really good. 49, back 2. And back number 2 is returning for Oakland. Back number 2 is, well, they only have one, and that's Neil Colsey. And he is going to be rolling on the return card for Miami on punt return, which is 17 yards. Terrible special teams. And now Oakland goes to work at the 50-yard line. I'm going to go end run. We have a double fullback situation here, but we're going to go end run with Mark Van Eegen. And that is going to be, no, it's 2 out of 6 is a 33% chance of some type of penalty. No, there is no penalty, so thank God for the cards, saying whether there really was a penalty or not, because, you wouldn't have that many penalties. But anyway, I digress. 2nd and 10, they are going to try a short pass to the split end, and the split end is Cliff Branch. That is a 4, short pass on the Miami defense, might be intercepted. And it is 2 to 6 or 12. So the snake drops back and he passes, but it's an 11. So it is not intercepted. It's 3rd and 10. They're going to go flat pass to the tight end. It's a short gain. And a short gain on the chart is, with a roll of 5, is 17. So that's another play, comes off the clock. They're going to go end run, this time with Pete Banaszak. Now, I guess these guys are not the type of guys you would be end running with, but that's what we're doing. 9, end run, possible offensive penalty. It's going to be, they were right, it's a negative 6-yard gain, but let's see if there was a penalty on Oakland. 7, again, there is not. So it's going to be a loss of 6 yards, and they will have to punt. They were here. They lose 6. All right, I think they're punting from their 45. All right, anyway. Yeah, because they got a big return. So, yeah, I will say they're punting from their own 45. Anyway, they will punt. That's a 7 on the punt. And, of course, Ray Guy is the punter. It's a 45-yard punt from the 44. It goes into the end zone. Miami will take it on the 20. 1st and 10 for Miami. That was another play that was gone off the clock. And they're going for the flanker, and that is Mark Clayton. Mark Clayton on a 7. 7 is 45 yards, a 45-yard gain. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Miami. So they're going to go end run with Tony Nathan on 1st and 10. End run fumble on the defense for Oakland is fumble -2, 2 to 9 or 12. He fumbles. That is a 9. So he does fumble 2 to 6 or 12. He gets it back. He does not. So Oakland is going to take over right there. And they're going to be going the other way. They're going to go end run with the halfback. And in this case, we're going to say that it's Mark Van Eegen. And that is going to be a 7, and they were right. That's a -7. Wow. All right, so now they got a 2nd and 17. They're going to go short pass to the tight end, Casper. Possible offensive penalty, and it's an 8. 8 is going to be a, let's see, 8 on a short pass on the Miami defense is 15 yards. Let's see if they committed a penalty. 5. They were offsides. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty, and it'll be 1st and 15. It's 3rd and 22. They're going to go long. They got no choice. They're going to go long. Long pass 10 on the Miami defense is receiver, and they were throwing for the flanker. The flanker is Fred Biletnikoff. That is an 8, and an 8 is an incomplete. So it moves another tick, and Oakland will punt. That's a 5 on the punt for Ray Guy. 2 great punters in this game, by the way. 48 yards back to 1. Miami is returning the ball from their 28. And we will see what the back number 2. That's a 4 on a punt return. And it is going to be 7 yards. So it's going to be Miami 1st and 10 at their 35. And they will throw a short pass to the split end. And the split end is Bart Duper. That is a 7. There's no penalty. They guessed wrong. So 7 short pass on Dan Marino is 12 yards and a 1st down. So it's 1st and 10 for Miami at their 47-yard line. They're going to go flat to the tight end. And the tight end is Bruce Hardy. 3 flat pass on Marino. Wrong is a short gain. That is an 8. And that will be 14 yards. Another 14-yard gain. 1st and 10 for Miami at the Oakland 39-yard line. They're going to go end run with their halfback, and that is Tony Nathan. And again, it's a 5, and they guessed right. It's a possible fumble. Fumble -1, 2 to 7, 11, or 12 for Nathan. They got to stop running. It is a fumble, and 2 to 6 or 12, they get it back. They do not. So again, they fumble the ball. Let's see. -1, so they fumble the ball. Oakland picks it up at the 40-yard line. And now Oakland is back in charge, and we're just going back and forth. This is like a tennis match. All right, they're going to come out, and they're going to go long to their split end, and it's a 12 long pass on Stabler's card is incomplete. So they're going to go short to the tight end, Casper. They're wrong, and it's an 11. Short pass 11 on the Miami defense is a long gain. I knew that might be. Long gain 5 is 48 yards. So 48-yard pass by the Snake, 10, and they are down to the Miami 12-yard line. And take another tick off the clock. They're going to go end run with Van Egan. They're still trying to make this running game work. That is an 11, and they were right. 11 right on an end run is a 0-yard gain. 2nd and 10. They're going to go flat to the tight end, Casper, on 2nd and 10. There is a possible penalty on that. It's a 9 flat pass on the Miami defense. And that's going to be a receiver, we'll resolve the play first and see what that is. On Casper, it's a 6, roll of 6, and they were wrong. It's an 8-yard gain, but let's see if there's a penalty on the Miami defense. 9. 9 is opponent offsides. So Oakland was offside, so that's going to cost them 5 yards, and it's going to be 1st and 15. Oh, no, it's going to be 2nd and 15 because they got 0 on the first thing. So they're going to go short to the split end. The split end is Cliff Branch. That is a 10. Short pass 10 on the Miami defense. That's going to be an 8-yard sack. So now Oakland is at the 25. They're only going backwards. They're going in the wrong direction. And they are going to, with 3rd and... Is it 3rd down? I think it's 3rd down. We're going to say it's 3rd down. I'm not sure. Going to try long to the flanker. Now the flanker for Oakland is Fred Biletnikoff. That is an 8. 8 long pass on the Miami defense. His receiver, we're going to roll on Biletnikoff's card when they guessed right. Or no, they guessed wrong. So that's a 7. 7 on Biletnikoff is incomplete on a long pass. So they're going to try the field goal. They're at the 25-yard line. The kicker is Errol Mann. Does everybody remember Errol Mann? Anyway, they're at the 25-yard line. 2 to 6, 11 or 12, it's good. And it isn't. It's no good. And so Miami will take over at their own 25. And that was a kick, so it doesn't move. So again, we're stuck with this situation. They're going to go short to the tight end, Bruce Hardy, Miami will. That is an 8 on the Oakland defense short, which is a 7-yard sack. So they sack Marino for a negative 7-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 17. 2nd and 17, and they're going to go short pass to the split end. That is an 11 short pass on the Oakland defense. That's going to be a long gain too. And that is a 9. 9 on long gain is 45 yards. And it's going to be first down for Miami, 1st and 10 at the Oakland 37-yard line. Surprising that there's no score yet. These are two pretty good offenses. They're going to go end run with Nathan, even though he has fumbled twice. And that's going to be a negative 3-yard loss. So Nathan having a tough day. Tony Nathan is. It's going to be 2nd and 13 for Miami. They're going to go long to the flanker. And their flanker is Mark Clayton. So that's a good choice. Whoa, that's a long gain. It's probably a touchdown. That is an 8. Let's see. 8 is 41 yards. It's a touchdown. So a touchdown pass for Miami. Let's see what the extra point is for them. It is 2 to 11 good. And it is. So Miami, we finally have a score in this game. The 85 Miami Dolphins score a touchdown, and they will kick off. 3 on the kickoff is -2 in the end zone. Oakland will take it on the 20. 1st and 10 for Oakland at the 20-yard line. No need to panic. They're only down by a touchdown. And their defense has been doing really good. They've got 2 turnovers. They're going to go end run with Van Egan. That is an 11, and they were right. And there's a possible penalty on the offense. And they ran the ball face mask 5 yards from the line of scrimmage on a first down. So they're going to be 1st and 10 at the 25. They're going to go short to the split end, and I think that's Bolitnikoff. No, that's Branch. They're going to go short to Branch. That is a 7. Short pass. Miami defense is a -9. It's like they sacked the snake. -9 yard play there, and so it's 2nd and 19 for Oakland. They're going to go long to the split end. They're going to call Branch's number again, but this time they're going to go long to him. Try to go long to him. That is a 4, and they are wrong. On Stabler's card 4, that is an interception 30 yards downfield. And then they're returning it from the 49-yard line, Miami is. And let's roll for the interception return. 6. 6 on the interception return is 12 yards. 1st and 10 for Miami at the Oakland 39-yard line. And they are going to do an end run with Tony Nathan. They're trying to get Nathan some positive something to... No, it's a possible fumble again. End run, fumble, -3. No, it's on Oakland. End run. 2 to 9 or 12. It is a 9, so it's a fumble. 2 to 6 or 12. They get it back. They don't. Miami fumbles the ball. Unbelievable. They fumble the ball. That's the 3rd or 4th turnover for Miami. And we are approaching the end of the first quarter here. Oakland will go flat to the tight end, Dave Casper. And that is a 7. They were right. Flat pass right is 6 yards. 6-yard gain. And it's 2nd and 4, and we are in the second quarter. We're just starting the second quarter. They're going to go line buck this time with Banaszak. So it's going to be a line buck Banaszak. That's a 5, though. It's a possible fumble. Line buck, fumble, 0. They were wrong. He only fumbles on 2. And he doesn't. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 for Oakland. They're going to go flat pass back to Casper. That is a 9 flat pass on the Miami defense. That's receiver, so we're going to refer to Casper's card wrong. That's an 8. 8 is 11 yards because they were wrong. So it's 1st and 10 for Oakland at the Miami 44-yard line. They're going to go off tackle with Van Egan. That is a 7. Off tackle on the Miami defense is 2 yards. They're going to go back to the flat to Casper. It's a play that's worked recently for them. That is a 10 flat pass on Stabler's card, and they were right, so it's incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Stabler's going to launch it. He's going to go long to the split end, and that is Branch. So they're going for the gusto here. That is a 2 on the Miami defense. No penalty. 27 yards. It is 29 yards. So 2, 10, 27, 9, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Oakland at the Miami 13-yard line. So that was a good gamble by the Raiders. They're going to go off tackle with the fullback, and this time that's going to be Banaszak. They're going to go off tackle with Banaszak. That is a 9 off tackle, and we have to see if they are right or wrong because we got the question mark on the determination dice. So That's a 9. And 9 is their guessing run. It's going to be 2nd and 7. So it's going to be 3rd and 7, I believe. Right? Did he get 3 yards? Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 7 for Oakland. And it is. So Oakland gets a field goal and makes the score 7-3. So they're going to kick off. Kickoff is a 5. 5 is to the 15, number 2. Miami returning now from here. We're returning from the 15, number 2 for Miami is a 7, and that's going to be on the Oakland defense return card. And that's going to be 10 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Miami at their 25-yard line. Long to the flanker. Mark Clayton, 4 long on the Oakland defense is incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10. They're going to go short this time to their tight end, Bruce Hardy. And that is going to be 12 yards. So 1st and 10 for Miami at the 37 of Oakland, or at their own 37, sorry. They're going to go end run with Nathan again, even though Nathan has had a horrible day. I mean, you got to keep trying it. That's an 8. And we'll roll to see if they were guessing run. They were not. They were guessing pass. So at 8, end run for Nathan is a short gain. Finally, he gets something good. Some good news for him. 7 is going to be like 15 yards. Yep. Or wait a minute. Yep, 15 yards. 3, 10, and 2. It's 1st and 10 for Miami at the in Oakland territory. They're at the 48 of Oakland. They're going to go short pass to the split end, and the split end is Mark Duper. 5 short pass, but they were right. On Marino, that is 13 yards. He doesn't care. It's 13-yard gain and down to the 35 of Oakland. Now he's going to try to punch it in. He's going to go long to the flanker, and the flanker is Clayton. The Oakland defense has got to try to hold here. They're going to go short pass to the tight end. Now down here, we can't throw a flat pass. So that is a 10, and they're right. 10 on short pass. Oakland is incomplete. So they got a 2nd and 10. They're going to go end run with Nathan, and that is going to be a 9 on the Oakland defense end run. It's a negative 1 yard gain. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 7. They're going to go short to Hardy. That is an 8, short pass right. And that's going to be incomplete because they were right. So the Oakland defense does hold, and Miami will try a field goal. Their field goal kicker in 1985 was Fuad Reveiz. Remember that guy? Anyway, from the 7-yard line, he has a 2 to 10 chance. And it is good. It's barely good. And Miami gets a field goal to make the score 10-3. And they will kick off. So Oakland is going to have it 1st and 10 at their 20. And they're going to go short pass to the split end. 6 is incomplete. It's on the defense, the Miami defense. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. They're going to go flat pass to the tight end. And let's see. That's going to be 8 yards. So Oakland has a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, they're going to go line buck with Van Egan. And it's 0 yards. They're stuffed. So now they have a decision. Are they going to go for the 4th and 2? Right there. No, they're not. They're going to punt the ball away. It's a close game. 7, and they got Ray Guy as their punter. Miami returning from their own 27. And back number 1, we will take a look. 6 is a fair catch. So it's 1st and 10 for Miami at their 27. They're going to go long. I mean, why not? They're going to go long to the flanker. They've got these great receivers. 1st and 15. They're going to target Duper. They have a 3rd and 3 coming up. 3rd and 3. That's going to be 5 yards and a 1st down. But it is a sack. It's a -8 sack. So 2nd and 18. And they were right. So that's bad news. It is intercepted 28 yards downfield. And the interception return for Oakland is a 9, which is 10 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Oakland at the Miami 49. Time didn't move on that play. They're going to go off tackle with Van Egan on 1st and 10. And it's going to be a possible fumble. Off tackle 5, fumble, -1, 2 to 6, 11 or 12. It is a fumble, 2 to 6 or 12, they get it back. They do get it back. So it's going to be a loss of a yard. Now it does move, time does move. They're going to go short to the tight end Casper. He's a reliable hands guy. 7, they're right, or it's on the defense. 7, short pass. -9. Not what Oakland wanted. So it's 3rd and forever. And on 3rd and forever, there's only one play call, and that's long. And they're going to go long to Branch, and he is the split end. That is a 7 on the defense for Miami, long, and it's -9. So they're going to punt. Oakland will on 4th down. That is a 4. It's a nice punt by Guy. Miami returning from their 16-yard line, and that's going to be a fair catch. They're going to go end run with Nathan. That's a 4 on the Oakland defense, but there's a possible penalty on Oakland as well. A 4 end run is 8 yards, but let's see if there was a penalty on Oakland. There is a penalty. 5 yards from concluding line of scrimmage on a 1st down. So they get 8. Then they get 5 more and a 1st down. Now they're going to go long to the flanker. Let's see if they can score before the end of the half here. So 33 yards, wouldn't have mattered. Miami's going to call a timeout on this play, and they're going to go long to the split end. Double long gain. Roll the long gain. It's a 7. That's 38 yards. It's down to the 1, 1st and goal. And they're going to go line buck with, this time, Woody Bennett for the first time, the fullback. Line buck 7 on the Oakland defense is 5 yards and a touchdown. And Miami goes up 17-3. Devastating. And they will kick off. That is an 8. And 8 is a touchback. So Oakland has it at the 20. 1st and 10. And they're going to just go end run with Van Egan. Stabler is not quite the prolific passer as Marino. And the Miami defense is 5 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. They're going to go off tackle with Banaszak. That is a 10. And they were looking for the run. They're looking for the run. So a 10 off tackle is 0 yards. Third down. Going to try a flat pass to Casper. That is a 3 flat pass on the Miami defense, and it's -4 yards. And they are going to punt the ball. 7 is 45 back. That's a 10, and 10 would be 12 yards. And this will be the last play of the half. And why not? Why not launch it? They're going to launch it long for the split end. And that is a 2 2 long pass on the defense is incomplete. And that's the end of the half. After one half of play, the 85 Dolphins lead the 77 Raiders 17-3. Well, we are back for the second half of our game between the 85 Miami Dolphins and the 77 Oakland Raiders. Right now, Miami has a commanding 17-3 lead over the Raiders. But the Raiders will receive the ball in the second half via the second half kickoff. So we'll do the kickoff from Miami. It's a 10. 10 is to the 12, or wait a minute. No, 10 is to the 12-yard line, number 1 back. So number 1 back for Oakland is on the kickoff return, Carl Garrett. And he does not have a chance for a touchdown. It's an 8, so it's on the Miami return card, and that's 25 yards. So 3, 10, 20. Miami, it looks like, you know, like I said, it looks like they had a bad special teams unit. So Oakland goes 1st and 10 right from there. They're going to go line buck with Van Egan to start it off. And it's a possible penalty on the Miami defense. 5 is a line buck on the defense, and that is a possible fumble. Fumble +1, 2 to 6, 11 or 12. It is a fumble, and 2 to 6 or 12, they get it back. They do get it back, but it is, what is it? +1 yard. They get a yard, and possible penalty on the Miami defense. We'll roll for that. It's a 9. And 9 is opponent offside. So actually, it's going to be a 2nd and 15, or 1st and 15 for Oakland from their 30-yard line. And they're going to try a short pass to their tight end, Casper. He's their, he's their sure hands guy. That is going to be a 2. They were right, but it's a short pass from the snake, and it's intercepted 12 yards downfield. 10, 12. Miami is returning it from the Oakland 43-yard line. That is a 9. Interception return 9 is 10 yards. So Miami's going to go into action here, 1st and 10 at the Oakland 32. Not what Oakland wanted to have happen, not at all. They're going to start off, Miami's going to start off with an end run, Tony Nathan. Now Nathan, as you saw from the first half, did not have a great first half. That's an 8 end run on the Oakland defense, and it's 3 yards. 2nd and 7 for Miami. They're going to go flat to their tight end, Bruce Hardy. That is a 3 flat pass on the Oakland defense, and it's -4. So they have a 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12, they're going to go short pass to the flanker. That is a 7, and they were wrong. 7 short pass is 12 yards, and it's 12 yards either way, so 3. And that's going to be 1st and 10 for Miami at the Oakland 21. 21. They're going to go end run with Nathan. That is a 7 end run on the Oakland defense, and it's 2 yards. They've got a 2nd and 8. They're going to go short to the split end, try to get it almost all the way down the field, if not all the way down the field. That is a 9, and they were right. And 9 right on short pass is incomplete. So they've got a 3rd and 8 coming up. 3rd and 8, they're going to go short again, but this time they're going to go to the flanker. And the flanker is Mark Clayton. So this will, Mark Clayton is the target on this one. It's a 10, and they were right. And 10 right on short pass is 11 yards and a 1st down. It's going to be a 1st and goal from the Oakland 8. They're going to go end run with Tony Nathan. And that is a 6 end run on the Oakland defense, and it's 5 yards. They're down to the 3. 2nd and goal at the 3. They're going to go off tackle with Woody Bennett, their fullback. See if he can run it in from that short distance away. 5, it's a possible fumble. Off tackle fumble, -1, 2 to 9 or 12. It is not. He doesn't fumble, but he does, what does he do here? Well, wait a minute. Fumble and they don't, they're at the 3, they didn't fumble, and so it's a touchdown. It's a +3. It's a line buck, right? Or no, it was off tackle. Off tackle -1. So there, now it's, what is it now? I think it's 4th and goal. I think it's 4th and goal from the 4. And Miami's going to take the, why would I have done, but I wouldn't have done that though. I wouldn't have run on 3rd down. I'm going to say it's 3rd down. Yeah, I'm going to say it's 3rd down right now. So from the 4-yard line, they're going to do a short pass to the split end. And that is an 8. Short pass 8, when they are right, is incomplete. So what I was going to do anyway was a field goal attempt for Miami, and that's what I will do. From the 4-yard line, 2 to 9 or 12, it's good. It isn't. He misses it. I can't believe. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, wrong guy. It's 2 to 10 good, but it's still missed. It's missed by Fouad Reves. He misses the field goal. So it's going to be 1st and 10 now for Oakland at their 4. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't move on that. So they're going to try a flat pass to their reliable tight end, Dave Casper. That's a 5, and they were right, and it's 5 yards. So it's 2nd and 5. They're going to go line buck with their fullback, and that's Banaszak. So it's going to line buck Banaszak on 2nd and 5. That is a 4. Line buck 4, and they are wrong. And it's 6 yards and a first down. 1st and 10 for Oakland from their own 15, so they're starting to move the ball out from under the shadow of their goal line. They're going to try a long pass to the flanker. They haven't tried this in a while. The flanker for them is Fred Biletnikoff. That is a 5, and they're wrong. And that's a long gain on the snake. And that's a 5. 5 on long gain is 48 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, and 8. And Oakland will have it 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. They're going to go end run with Van Egan on 1st and 10, and that's a 5. It's a possible fumble again. Let's see. End run 5, fumble -3, 2 to 6, 11 or 12. 8. They don't fumble, but they lose 3 yards. So it's going to be a 2nd and 13. He's going to go long again. He's going to go long this time for his split end, and his the Snake's split end is Cliff Branch. Fine receiver. 4 long pass. That's a possible pickoff. Oh, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's -8 sack. Had to take a drink of water there. Sacked for -8. So now it's 3rd and forever. They're going to go long again. They're going to target Cliff Branch again. And that is a 6 long pass. Now that might be picked off. It is 2 to 6, 11 or 12. 8, it isn't. It's incomplete, but they do have to punt. So Oakland will punt the ball. Ray Guy comes out. It's 10, not a good punt for him. 37 back 1. 3, 10, 20, 30, and 4. Miami returning from the 11. Back number 1. That is a 6, and that's going to be a fair catch. So Miami going to work. Now that was a bad punt, but it didn't really matter because they were almost in Miami territory. So Marino's going to come out, and he's going to go long to his flanker, Mark Clayton. Now this worked really well in the first half, so they don't want to abandon that. It's a 6. 6 right on a long pass for Marino is incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10. They're going to go short this time to their split end, and that's Mark Super Duper. And that's going to be a 5 on the Oakland defense. Short pass. 5 is receiver. Going to go to Super Duper right. 5. And that's going to be 15 yards. 4, 10, and 1. First down for Miami at their 26. They're going to go back. Now that they've got a first down, a new set of downs, they're going to go long to the flanker. And that's Clayton. And that's going to be a 6 long on Oakland. That might be picked off. Intercepted 2 to 8. It is 31 yards downfield. 4, 10, 20, 30. And then back it off 3. And Oakland is returning this ball from their own 43-yard line. They're returning the interception from the 43. That's a 5. That's going to be 20 yards. 2, 10, 20, and back it off 2. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for Oakland at the Miami 47-yard line. They're going to go off tackle with Van Egan to start. And that's going to be a 3 off tackle. Possible penalty, though, on Miami. But the 3 off tackle is a short gain. That is a 7. And 7 is 15 yards. But let's see if there was a penalty on Miami. 7 is opponent number 7. So the penalty is actually on Oakland. And they were running the ball. Illegal procedure 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. So that's going to cost Oakland big. They would have had they would have been moving. But now they've got a I think it's 2nd and 15. Yeah, I'm going to say I'm going to say 2nd and 15. They're going to go long to the flanker. 8 wrong long. It's incomplete. So that's going to be a 3rd and a lot. 3rd and a lot to go. They're going to try a short, try to just get it into field goal range, short to the split end. Miami, by the way, will be looking for the pass on this. That is a 4 short pass on Miami. That's going to be intercepted 2 to 6 or 12. 7. It is not intercepted, but it is incomplete. And so they're going to have to punt. Ray Guy with a booming punt that goes into the end zone, and Miami will take it on the 20. Oh, yeah, that doesn't move on the kick. So still 17-3 here. Miami over Oakland. They're going to go long to the flanker. And that's going to be a 12. Long pass, wrong. That's 29 yards because they were wrong. 10, 20, 9. 1st and 10 for Miami at their 49. They're going to go short pass to their tight end, Hardy. Seven, and did I roll that? Where did the white dice go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's on the defense, 7, short pass. And it's 14 yards. First and 10 for Miami at the Oakland 35-yard line. They're going to go long to the flanker. They're going to try to pop it right into the end zone right now and go take a commanding lead. 7, possible penalty on the defense. 7 long is -8 for a sack, but let's see if there was a penalty on Oakland. 3. Opponent number 6. and they were passing, so the penalty is holding 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be first and 20. First and 20, they're going to go end run with Nathan. And that's a 6 end run with a possible penalty on Oakland. It's 5 yards, but let's see if Oakland has a penalty or anybody does. Number 6, they do. Run, number 6, is a face mask 5 yards from concluding line of scrimmage. So, 4, and run 4 was 8 yards. Oh, wait, and is that a first down? Yeah, and a first down. 8 and then 5, and then it's going to be first and 10 for Miami at the Oakland 31-yard line. They're going to go short to the split end. That is going to be a 12 short pass wrong on Marino. It's incomplete. Second and 10. They're going to go end run with Tony Nathan. That is an 11 end run on their defense. It's a short gain. 6. 6 on the short gain is 16 yards. And it's going to be first and 10 for Miami at the Oakland 15, and this will be the last play of the third quarter. And they're going to go short to the tight end Hardy. That is a 12 on short pass on the Oakland defense. It's incomplete. And we are in the fourth quarter, so it'll go down to the other 15. Miami first and 10 at the other 15-yard line. And not first and 10. It's second and 10. God, I got to keep the downs straight. I think it's second and 10, though. They're going to go off tackle with their fullback, Woody Bennett. That is an 11 possible penalty on Miami, though. 11 right. And that would be 4 yards, but let's see if there's a penalty on Miami. 7. Opponent number 7. It's actually on Oakland. Well, they did say Oakland was one of the more penalized teams in the 70s. That is a run. 7 is a face mask 5 yards from the concluding line of scrimmage. So 7... What was it, off tackle? 7. It's -1. But it's yeah, it's a first down though, so first and 10 for Miami. I think 2 of them ticked off. They're going to try a short pass to the split end. Try to just pop it right in the end zone right now. 4 short pass. No, they might not. It's intercepted 2-8. It is not intercepted, so it's incomplete. So we're looking at third, I think a 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10, they're going to go short to their tight end, Hardy. 3, short pass. It's incomplete. So Miami, I've got this as 4th down, so Miami will try a field goal. And I better, you know what, I'm going to get a marker out here. But the more things you try to mark, the more things you have to remember to move. But we're going to say 4th down. Field goal from the 12 for Miami is 2-10 good. And it is. So this time Reves puts it up and it's good, and it's 20-3. And Miami will kick off. 2 is to the 5, number 1. Oakland is returning it from the 5 with the number 1 back. 6 is a 21-yard return. 10-21. And it doesn't move on that. And they're going to go long to their split end branch. And that is going to be a 4 long pass. On the Miami D, it's a -8 sack. They're going to go short to the tight end, Casper. Oakland just cannot get anything going here. 7 short pass on the Miami defense is a -9, another big loss. 3, 8, 9. And that brings up 3rd down. And forever, you got to go long here. Long to the split end branch. And you got to hope. That is a 5 long pass, and they were right. But it's a long game. It's all worth it. 4 long gain is 55 yards. 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And 4. So the snake hits branch. And they have a 1st down at the 37-yard line of Miami. They're going to try a short pass to the tight end. That is an 11 short pass on the Miami defense. It's a long gain. That might be a touchdown. That's a 10. 10 is 50 yards and a touchdown for Oakland. And the extra point, their kicker is Errol Mann. He only misses on 11 or 12, and he doesn't. So Oakland gets not really back into it, but it is 20-10. And they're going to kick off. That's a 6 to the 8, number 1. Number 1 back returning it for Miami. 7. And, 7. And it's referred to the Oakland return card. 10 yards. 2, 7, 10. 1st and 10 for Miami at their own 18-yard line. They're going to go long to the flanker. Three long pass on the Oakland defense. "27 yards, 2 to 6 or 12. It isn't. It's incomplete. They're going to go short to the tight end, Hardy. 9 short pass, and they were, it's on, it's receiver, and they were wrong. So we're going to look at Hardy's card for short. 8, and it's 14 yards because they were wrong. 2, 10, and 3. 1st and 10 for Miami from their 33-yard line. They're going to go long to the flanker. That is a 7, and we will roll to see if they were looking, what they were looking for. 10. They were looking for the run. So 7 long on Marino's card is 33 yards. 2, 10, 20, 30, and 1. 1st and 10 for Miami at the Oakland 34-yard line. They're going to go short to the tight end again, Hardy. They're leaning heavily on Hardy in the second half here. That is an 11 short pass. And it's a long gain for Hardy. That is a 7. That's going to be like 38 yards, something like that. Yep, 38 yards. And that is a touchdown. Miami goes up. Well, let's roll for the extra point. They do go up 27-10. So it's been all Miami here. They're going to kick off. That is an 11. Goal line number 1. The number 1 guy is returning it 5, 20 yards. So it's out to the 20 for Oakland. Oh. 1st and 10. I think Oakland is here. Don't know if I switch sides, but whatever. 1st and 10 for Oakland from the 20. They're going to go long to the split end branch. I really expected more out of this Oakland offense. That is a 6 long, and that might be picked off by Miami. Intercepted 2 to 6, 11, or 12. 6 it is. And it is 32 yards downfield. 10, 20, 30, and 2, and the return is an 8, and that is going to be 4 yards. 1st and 10 for Miami at the Oakland 48. Now they're going to go long to their flanker and rub it in here on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to everybody, by the way. 7 long is a -8. So they sack Marino. 2nd down and forever for 18. And they're going to go short to their tight end, Hardy. Has a 3 short pass right. And it's 15 yards. 2, 10, 15, back it off 2. And it's 3rd down and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, it looks like 4 yards to go. They're going to go end run with their halfback, Tony Nathan. They were right, and it's a possible fumble. Fumble -1, 2 to 7, 11, or 12. It is a fumble, 2 to 6 or 12. They get it back. 9, they don't. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Oakland right there at their 43-yard line. And they needed that, but time is not their friend right now. First down, they're going to go long to their flanker, Bolitnikov. That is a 6 long, and that's going to be picked off again. Yep, it's unbelievable. Possible pickoff. 2 to 6, 11 or 12. It is 32 yards downfield, but this is what Oakland has to do. Returning from the 25, that is an 11. Interception return 11 is 22 yards on a fumble. 10, 22, 2 to 6 or 12, they get it back. They don't get it back, so they fumble the ball right there, and Oakland picks it up. What a turn of events there. They're going to try a short pass this time because the long passes keep getting picked off. They're going to go short to their flanker, Bolitnikov. 11 short pass, right. And on Stabler's card, that doesn't look good. That might be another pickoff. 2 to 5 or 12, it's picked off. It is not, but it is incomplete. They're going to go short to the tight end, Casper. I mean, they're trying to get anything going there, and they can't. 4 short pass, wrong. That's going to be 12 yards, so they get something. They're down to Miami 35. They're going to go short to their split end, Cliff Branch. That is a 9 on the defense. Short. That's receiver, so we're going to look at Bolitnikov. That is a 9. It's 13 yards. And another first down. 1st and 10 for Oakland at the 22. 2:15 left in the game. They're going to go short to their tight end, Casper. That is an 8 and a possible penalty on Oakland. And they're looking for the run. So 8 short pass is receiver. And we refer to Cliff Branch, or no, we refer to Dave Casper. 8 is 11 yards, but let's see if there was a penalty on Oakland. That is a 2. Offsetting penalties. So we're down to the 2-minute warning. Time won't move on this, and it's first and 10 again. Take another drink. 1st and 10 again for Oakland. And they're going to go short pass to their split end, Branch. That is a 4, and that's possibly picked off. Intercepted 2 to 5 or 12. 8, it is not intercepted. Time didn't move, but neither did Oakland. So they're going to have a 2nd and 10. They're going to go short to the flanker. Short to the flanker, 11, and that's going to be a long gain, I think, on the Miami defense, and it is. And from there, it's a touchdown. So the extra point, we'll kick the extra point, which is missed only on 11 or 12, and it isn't. And Oakland does get another touchdown. It's 27-17. Time moved on that, and they're going to do an onside kick because they have to. Onside kick, roll for that. That's a 9. Recovered by the offense on their own 43. So it's going to be recovered by Miami at their own 43-yard line with a 1st and 10. And they're just going to go off tackle with Nathan. They have a 10-point lead, so 12 off tackle. Roll what they were looking for. They were looking for the, I think they were looking for the run. Yeah, they were looking for the run, so 12 off tackle for Nathan is 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Oakland will call a timeout, so time won't move here. And they're going to go end run with their fullback, Woody Bennett. That is a 9 end run on the Oakland D. It's -1. So this is 3rd down, 3rd and 9. They're going to go flat to the tight end. And Oakland is calling timeout here too. 11 flat pass on the Oakland defense. That's 26 yards. 1, 10, 20, and 5. 1st and 10 for Miami at the 30. That was a backbreaker for Oakland right there. They're going to call their final timeout so that time doesn't move on this one. They're going to go short to the flanker. That is a 9. 9 short. His receiver and the flanker is, and they were, let's see if they were right or wrong. They were right. So the flanker is Clayton. 9 is 16 yards. First and 10 from the 15. That was Oakland's final timeout, so they can't stop the clock anymore. So Miami's going to go end run with Nathan. That is an 11, and they were wrong. And it's only 3 yards. 2nd and 7. They're going to go off tackle with the fullback, Woody Bennett. That is a 7 off tackle, 2 yards. So it's 3rd and 5. They're going to go short pass to the split end. That is a 7 short pass, Oakland's defense. 14 yards and a touchdown, Miami. Extra point is good. So they go up 35-17. No, 34. Math wasn't my strong suit. So it's 34-17 Miami. They're going to kick off. That is a 10. 10 is to the 12, number 1. Oakland gets it at the 12. The number 1 back. 9. 18 yards. 3 and 15. They're going to go 1st and 10 at the 40. Time doesn't move on that. They're going to go long to the split end. Miami is only looking for the pass. I mean, they're not going to look for them to run the ball. That's a 10 long pass. That's receiver. And the receiver is the split end, and that is Cliff Branch. And that's a 7. 7 long, 43 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 3. They've got a 1st and 10 at the Miami 27. They're going to go long again, this time to the flanker, Bolitnikov. Again, Miami looking for it. That is a 7. 7 long, and the snake is incomplete. 2nd down. They're going to go back to Branch, target Branch this time with a long pass. That is a 5 long on Miami, incomplete. And 3rd down and long. 3rd down and 10. They're going to go long to the Branch again. That is a 9. 9 on the snake is 31 yards and a touchdown. And the extra point is good. And they get 24, right? Yeah. So it's 34-24. They're going to do another onside kick. Although really, after the kick, it's the last play of the game. 8, and that's not going to be it. Miami recovers the ball at their 40-yard line. And they are just going to off tackle with Nathan. And that is an 11, and they were wrong. And it's going to be 9 yards. Oh, no, short gain. It's a short gain. Don't want to jip him. 7, though, is only 15 yards. And that's your game. Final score, 85 Miami Dolphins, 34. The 77 Raiders, 24. And that is it for me, Sportsmanzy Bob Zolke, signing off.